Hey there, Damien. How are you, my friend? Congratulations on being able to pick up Team One's second victory here in the
Thank
mid league. So, congratulations to you guys. And how's it feel? Obviously, it's been a bit of an up and down season so far for you guys here, but in week 4, you guys are showing that you can clap back.
Well, I'll have to say it is bittersweet that we get like our first win in like 3 weeks against our own team. That's definitely bittersweet, but the fact that we played so well is fantastic. It's really nice to see the team come together like that.
Absolutely, absolutely, it is indeed. We're going to throw it on over to Gunjin here as he's got some questions lined up for you. But again, congratulations to you for the victory today.
Thank you very much.
And Damien, I gotta say, you guys are playing again. Obviously, standings wise, it looks pretty bad. You guys have one win versus the team that has 6-6. But I gotta say, in game number 1, you guys kind of were playing super well, even when you guys were falling behind in the laning phase. The early game swap to get the Rift Herald to try to get you ahead, especially in that top lane matchup. How is the shot calling kind of coming through? Who's really making those calls, especially in the early game, to kind of build that early game lead?
I mean, what we're trying to do is have our support player, Fright Knight, lay it out and give us the big calls, and then our jungler, Blue Shift, does a lot of like the micro calls and yes or no, we're going for this kind of stuff. But it was definitely a case of I feel like the calls were mostly correct that game. We just got outplayed by Samira multiple times in that first game.
No, I 100% agree with you. I really liked like a lot of the shot calls. I thought were really great. It was just things wouldn't work out here, especially during that 1v3 you guys tried in the bot lane where the TF gold card went into the Samira wind wall and then she absolutely eviscerated. And at that point, you kind of just put your hands up, say, "Damn, we made the right call. We got punished for it, but it's the idea that counts." And I think that kind of translated over into game number 2, where you guys again took the Gnar matchup for you, got yourself an early game lead, but it was really Blue Shift in the jungle that kind of brought it together in these team fights with that like again great Hecker multis plus a lot of the damage.
Yeah, Blue Shift played fantastic this series. I think even the first game he played very well. It just kind of the map fell around him. He's normally our rock. He's normally very strong in the jungle, and as you can see by the bans, they respect the hell out of him a lot of the time. So
Yeah, he played again phenomenally, and I gotta ask, in some of these team fights, what is your approach going into, especially as Gnar, a champion we see kind of popping into the meta? We've seen it a lot in LCS, but how do you really try to play these team fights? But again, you're not a champion that can. You're not a lot of those team fights. You weren't able to get good flanks off, but you're kind of able to kind of walk up to the side of God Squad and just Gnar ulti the enemy team into the wall.
well, the perks of the second comp is we get to basically react to them coming to us. So it makes it a lot easier because you can just sit on the Mega Gnar bar and wait for them to come in and then go Mega. The first game is obviously a lot harder. You're not never really going to be able to time the Mega Gnar too much, but it's all set up a minute ahead of time. You're pushing waves to a certain point on the Mega Bar, not really getting it to the point in the wave that you can do it, kind of thing. So it's all about the Mega Gnar.
Yep. And again, you played it super well. And again, you're in a rough position. You guys only have 2 wins, but there is a chance for you guys to make that playoff push. And again, from what I've seen in these 2 games, you guys are looking pretty well. The team cohesion's there. You guys kind of just need the weeks to put it all together. But in terms of team-wide play, I really liked what I saw. So, what is your plans going forward in terms of who you guys match up with, and who are you looking forward to face?
I mean, obviously, I think we play Meme City next, who's number 1 in the standings. So
Yeah.
we'll see how the 2 games we looked today look after Meme City gets through with us. But I think we've had a lot of troubles as a team these last couple weeks, and these 2 games we played cohesively. Yeah, the first game didn't go our way, but the second game was probably our best game in a couple weeks. So if we can just build on it from there, I really don't care about the standings when we come in with the record that we did. We're just kind of using this to learn and build from there. But if we can get to 11-11, I think is the highest we can get the playoffs, that'd be fantastic. Watch out.
Yeah, and again, I gotta give all praises out to you guys. You guys played super well, even though in game 1 it didn't end up working out due to the 200 years that is Samira. I thought the calls were great. I thought you guys played team fight super well, and even when you guys got behind, you guys never gave up and tried to push the envelope to get yourself back in the game. Great games for you guys.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely, and congratulations to AOE Team 1 on their victory. With that being said, we're going to throw it on over to a quick commercial break and intermission. Dory, spin it up, my friend, and do not go anywhere. We will be right back.